Beautiful. We are live. All right. Right on. Hope everybody out there is having a good Saturday night. Good Sunday. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. Hope everyone's not working too hard out there. Had a pretty good week. Kids have had some fun. You know, all that jazz. So that's always good. Stephen Parks, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. Having a good evening. Yeah, Saturday night chilling. Got some new blades in rotation, courtesy of Fred the Lug. I've been rocking this new breed EDC. Titanium Justin, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, buddy. The Wingspan. I love this thing. S35VN. Titanium. Action's super good. All the details just knocked out of the park. Mr. Mouse, what up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Ground Fog, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I love this thing. I haven't stopped carrying it since I got it. Casey is double sick. Yep, that's right, Mr. Mouse. He was getting better. He said he was feeling better, and then he got sick again. So double sick. So Casey, if you're watching, buddy, hope you're doing well. He's probably sleeping, but you never know. But yeah, huge fan of this thing, man. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, we'll send him some love for sure. And then this other one right here. Yep, we're docking his pace, Steve. Dang right. The Kaiser Feeweed with the purple haze inlays. This thing is awesome. I haven't carried it yet, but this is like Kaiser on a whole nother level for me. I've never experienced a Kaiser like this. This thing is awesome. I'm a huge fan. Right on, right on. That's what's up, Mr. Mouse. We had subs earlier. I freaking love Jersey Mikes, man. They're so good. Dallas, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Me and Dallas were watching some skateboard competitions earlier. There's this new league called the PSL, Professional Skateboarding League, and it is so much fun to watch. So different. It's like a total different format from all other skate contests, so it's like super refreshing. Totally fun to watch. Something different. But yeah. And then we're rocking the ever famous, the new Cherry Sakura Red Bull tonight. It's like the new spring edition. It's pretty good. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but I like it. Cheers, Neil Mack. Hope you're doing good, brother. Having a good evening. I know you were loving my my little Right Said Fred short I did. I thought that was funny. But yeah, I saw Tegan's Feeweed, and I was like, dang, I do kind of want one. And then this is like a whole nother level of Kaiser for me, like I said. Super smooth action. Perfect size for a 4-finger grip. Little tiny choil. I got to do a video on this one still. Let me see here. Yeah, it's 35 yen as well. Butter action. I like the back spacer. Oh, it's got like that little hollow mark up in there. But yeah, big fan of these two for sure. On the road to 500 subs. Planning a 500 sub giveaway. The ever generous Mr. Jimmy Crow donated another knife. I'm going to also do a video on that bad boy. But yeah, the one thing I wanted to ask people about actually was I got a new computer from the wife for my birthday, a new laptop, and I bought a backpack to carry my laptop around. I was like spending so long looking at like backpacks for laptops, and I bought one from like Myers for like $40. But, yeah, I just wanted something to carry my laptop around in. But now I'm looking at like tech pouches and some EDC pouches that I can just toss in my backpack and carry. You know, the never-ending supply list. But yeah, so now I'm gonna be rocking the backpack. Pocket Privilege, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, if you guys have any like really good backpack recommendations that's like good for laptops too, let me know. I got this one for now. It should do the job. But grab some pouches, maybe like a tech pouch, and I was looking at like a little vault. What do they call them? Vault Co cases. But somebody was selling one on the secondary for like $30, and I was like, hey, would you want to trade a blade for it? And they were like, it's already sold. And I was like, that's all right. Those things sell pretty quick, but they're also kind of expensive. But I just want like a little portable case, and then a little tech pouch for the chargers and shit, you know, for the laptop charger, for a phone charger, whatever else, you know, take on the road with you. I'm not used to EDCing a backpack. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Maxpedition for sure. I've seen a lot of people in the community have really good videos about Maxpedition. So maybe that is one that I'll grab some stuff from. But yeah, huge fan of the wingspan. Have not been able to stop fidgeting with it and showing everybody at work. It was like, oh yeah, check it out. People always ask me at work, like, any new knives to show us? Yes, as a matter of fact. Ever since I saw this design from Lutentex, I'm like, man, that is a slick design. This one, and there's the blue one too, which is really cool. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Maxpedition pouches, and they make a bunch of different sizes, so I might have to grip up a few of those. I really like this Kaiser Feeweed, man. This thing is slick with those purple haze scales. I wonder if they react to UV. I've seen some people's do. I don't know. Let's see what camera works with. Oh, right on. That's what's up, Pocket Privilege. We didn't do a live. We just did like an interview, like a FaceTime interview, and then I ended up posting it. So it's up on my channel if you want to go check it out. But I had a blast talking with Clayton, man. We said we're gonna write a knife song eventually. That'd be fun. We're both guitar players, so. We have to let him sing, though, because I'm not a very good singer. Unless I'm doing like a Creed impression, you know what I mean? Then I'll shut the house down with like some Creed karaoke. But if I go hard with it, I will not be able to talk in the morning. That's just that 2000s guy. You know what I mean? I can do the bunch of impressions of that stuff. When I was young, I was obsessed with the movie Austin Powers and like that whole trilogy. So that got me like doing a bunch of voices and stuff when I was younger. Yep, too much Creed singing in our house. I don't want to blow anybody's ears out. We're on wide world. You know what I mean? I'll just give you a little taste. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, a lot of that. Devo Growler XL. Ooh, man, good question. Pocket privilege. Man, I've been carrying the bug out a lot lately, but if I had to just pick one on the table, man, I'm leaning towards the SOCOM. I just this one's my wife's. I snagged hers for tonight, but it's one of my all-time favorite EDC profiles, and it's just such a great knife. And there's so many variations of it, whether you like the auto, whether you like the manual, whether you like the Bravo. There's a lot of different versions. And I'm super geeked that they came out with the Ramlock version now. But, you know, we'll get there eventually, purchase it eventually. But that's one I was really geeked to see. Oh, yeah, the LUT, dude. I have one. And it was one of the knives that like started my obsession with knife collecting was the LUT, and it is probably that and the SOCOM are like my probably my two favorite EDC profiles. That's just such a great knife, man. And the newer ones are sick. The Gen 3s are really sick. The really cool sunrise color patterns that they came out with, and then the Heretic shade cells, man, those are sick too. I'm a huge fan of this. I had a few Heretics. I had a couple. I think I ended up trading it. Yeah, a Heretic and a Sith Lord Microtech. I traded both of those for a brand new Hellcat Armory or Springfield Armory Hellcat. And I love that pistol. That's a great firearm. Big fan of that bad boy. But yeah, the LUT, man, great knife. Can't go wrong. For sure. That like really kicked the floodgate open. Yeah, that's one that I wish I would not have got rid of. For sure. And there's so many, like, there's the Ultratech or the Combat Troodon. Those were my two favorites. I didn't like the regular Troodon or the UTX 85s. But depending on your hand size, you know what I mean? A lot of people say that the 85 is their preferred carry size. But, dude, same. Huge Star Wars nerd. The wife has a bunch of Star Wars Lego ships. She's got a lot. I got some sick lightsabers on the wall. Yeah, big time Star Wars nerd. I always dug the Stormtrooper ones because they're all white, you know what I mean? But carry them and get them trashed, you know? Don't want to do that, so. No, not really. I nerd out on a lot of the who's the guy who does like the 4, 5, 6 hour videos, like the character videos and like deep dives into each backstory. I like to like put those on in the background while I'm doing stuff around the house. Those are good videos for sure. There's a couple guys I like. Star Wars Theory, I like him. His older videos where he does the comics. I think there's a guy called Comics Explained. I like him a lot. He does a lot of Star Wars comics. That's good stuff. Good nerd stuff for sure. But yeah, a lot of good stuff on the table tonight. QSB Penguin, one of the greatest budget blades ever made. Can't go wrong. Oh man, probably. I mean, it's like I feel like it's like almost, what is it, cliche to say Vader, but like, you know, Vader for sure. But outside of Vader, I really like Star Killer, like his whole backstory and how they did that. That's dope. But then, you know, making it not canon and canon, the whole like him being a clone and then him dying and then coming back. I don't know. I thought that was really, really cool. Star Killer's a sick, complex character. Darth Revan's a sick character. A lot of like complex backstory, you know, which I think is dope. Darth Maul, oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Dally loves Jar Jar. Tara Vizsla, okay, right on. Yeah, straight up, too OP. Yeah, but like, right, how could you not love him? He's super OP, you know. But then I like all like the I thought the Mandalorian was well done, but and then the whole one they did with oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. The pilot. Who's the pilot that got arrested? That guy. That one was really good. Andor. The whole Andor series was really good. I dug that. One Moon Collective. What up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. I never finished Skeleton Crew. I started watching it, but I never finished it. But I was hoping that they were going to give us like the Knights of Ren backstory. I thought that would be dope, but you never know what they're going to do next. Supposedly some Darth Maul stuff, which would be sweet. But yeah, I'm, like I said, huge Star Wars nerd. I could talk Star Wars all day. Love me some Star Wars. I actually got humbled on a Star Wars question. So let me ask you, Pocket Privilege. What do you know about this question right here? Okay, I got stumped on this. What is the technical planet that Luke and Leia were born on? I didn't know this answer. I got it wrong. This is like some real nerd stuff right here. Excuse me. But I have to even like Google it myself because we were talking about this earlier and I can't even remember the planet. It's something crazy. It's like Polis Massa is the answer. And I thought it was like a medical place over Mustafar, but I was wrong. Yeah, the asteroid field place. Polis Massa was a medical base in an asteroid field, which I thought was over Mustafar, but I was wrong. You saw the first one in theaters in 77. That's dope. That's dope, Neil. That's what's up. I still think that I think 5 is one of my all-time favorites. It's so good. Yeah, so that's the question that I got humbled on earlier. I was like, dang, I never even heard of that before. Everybody was saying Tatooine in the comments or whatever, and I was like, no, I definitely know it's not that. Pols Massa is the name of the planet that was the base, or whatever, the planet, the base, whatever, that was a medical system in the asteroid field. Yeah, so you were pretty much right when you said it, the asteroid field place. I'll give you that one. That was for sure 75% credit at least. But yeah, I didn't, like I said, that one stumped me for sure. But yeah, so this was like one of my first ever Kaisers. And then they had the Kaiser Coup, which is a really great fidgety, like gentleman's type EDC carry. And then this Kaiser is just on a whole nother level. The Feeweed. This thing is sick. Love that little harpoon notch right there. How there's jumping up there. Super buttery action. It's great. The story on Machado del Bormo. Man, I don't even know who that is, but that sounds dope. I love like the more obscure Star Wars stories. They're sick. I like the comic series where it was like the first, what was it, like the first 100 days of Vader after he became Vader that they did. Me and my nephew were reading that, and then I don't remember what ended up happening. We didn't finish it though, so I should probably go back and finish it. That would be a good one. Oh, Yoda's master? Okay. That would be super dope. I was saying this to the wife earlier. I was like, what they should do, in my opinion, is they should do something Star Wars that's not related to anything we've seen yet in any Star Wars ever. Like, make something totally original, something totally new, something that, like, we haven't seen 100 times. A character you don't have to, like, write into a creative struggle because you have to make it fit in this timeline, in this place. Like, do something no one's seen before, make it creative. That would be better, in my opinion, than giving us Star Wars Episode 11, you know what I mean? Or 9, 10, or 10, 11, 12, whatever, right? Like, something different. Like, go way, 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 way back, or go way, 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 way forward. But either way, just like no Skywalkers, no Kenobis, no Vaders, no like Empire, no like yeah, have Jedis for sure, but like, just something that we haven't seen. It'd be dope. And you could do, like, you wouldn't be pigeonholing yourself creatively, right? So it would be like, give you so much more options. Got the 10-year Kaiser coin. Got the dragon coin out. Dude, yeah, exactly. Pocket privilege. That would be so much better, in my opinion, to do something like that. You know what I mean? You could just have so much more creative freedom with the story writing or the storytelling, or, you know what I mean? Whatever. The Rosecraft French Broadjack. I love this thing. D2. But all the new Rosecrafts that are coming out are going to be in 14C 28M, which is sick, and the same price point. I really like 14C a lot. Which is crazy because I have some knives that are budget knives with 14C, and then I got some titanium knives with 14C. They did Star Wars one back here. Back where they had backpack powered lightsabers, or even lightsabers didn't exist in these swords. Yeah, no, see, that would be sick, pocket privilege. Something like that would be super dope. I think that would be really cool, even to go back like before lightsabers, or then like right, like you're saying, like right at the start of them, right? Like that would be sick too. You could do a lot. But what I don't want to see is like the same pigeonhole writing that we've seen for like the last what decade of Star Wars. Like just do something different, do something new. But having said that, Daisy Ridley's a babe for sure. But yeah, I could nerd out about Star Wars for sure all day. And John Williams, man, the guy did all the soundtrack for Star Wars and so many great movies. I have a Star Wars record on vinyl. It's good stuff. But yeah, it's snowing again in Michigan. So we came down here. There was a good layer of snow on the ground, which is always fun. But you know, Midwest life. What can you do? Oh no, you're good, dude. You are good, brother, man. I love me some Star Wars, man. Can't go wrong. And I got this sick old school Imperial from my grandpa. I love this thing. Made in New York. Dude, you and me both, brother, man. You and me both. Pre-50s, too. Leon, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well, brother. It's got the DE on there. But yeah, made in New York, pre-50s. My buddy said the nail nick makes it pre-40s, but I don't know. Imperial USA. Diamond Edge 352 stainless. Right now I'm using StreamYard Pocket Privilege. I like it, but I also I got the version that you pay for, so it gives you a little bit more options or whatever. But I'm a big fan of it for sure. It makes things a lot easier. Got a blue microphone, couple stream cams, my laptop. Super simple setup. Nothing crazy. But I like it. It's really easy to use, really user friendly. Hey, but thank you, Leon. I really appreciate that, man. I love jamming, dude. I love jamming. I've been playing since I was a kid for sure. Shit, like over 25 years now. But yeah, I don't know if I was tripping earlier when I was playing. I'm gonna have to investigate it, but I think one of my Les Pauls might have an electrical short, unfortunately, which sucks, man, because those are a pain in the ass to fix sometimes, and I am not good at stuff like that, but I could probably solder it if I had to. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Take it easy, Pocket Privilege. Thanks for stopping by, man. Get some rest. But yeah, I'm always down to nerd out for sure. Talk Star Wars. But yeah, this Kaiser Feeweed is freaking awesome. The action is so buttery. I love the DLC and the purple haze inlays. Looks so dope. Yeah, like I said, this is like a whole different Kaiser for me. I'm used to like the micarta stuff, you know. But yeah, super great action. But yeah, got some heaters out tonight. I've been loving lanyards lately. Put a lanyard on my bug out. Been carrying this a lot. That's 30V. Little lanyard. Makes it nice to just rip out of the back pocket. I usually carry in my back pocket. Oof. Yeah, no good, Leon. Sorry to hear that, man. I hurt my back pretty bad when I was a little younger. But I definitely got a lot better for sure. Lost a lot of weight. Got in a lot better shape. Been staying active since, and my back has been doing way better for sure. But dude, gnarly injuries are no joke, man. Sometimes they can change your whole like outcome of your life. Oh, nice. What color? What color? I love a Strat. I had a all white one, made in Mexico, all white one, but I ended up getting rid of it, trading or something else. I love trading gear so much. Like to trade knives, like to trade gear, music gear. It's fun. Can't go wrong trading some gear, you know. Lord knows I got enough stuff over the years. But I've been messing with that Boss Katana Mini, and that thing is freaking, it's perfect, dude. Perfection for a practice amp, man. I tell you, I don't think it gets much better. Sipping on that Cherry Sakura Red Bull, the new spring edition. Shit is pretty good. It's a little like super cherry. It's got a little like florally taste to it, but it's pretty good. Well, I love the wood grain strats, like the Stevie Ray Vaughan strats. The wood color, that's a good look. Oh yeah, it's super good. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I've heard mixed reviews on it so far, but I had to try it. And so far so good. My wife brought it home the other day. She's like, "Oh, new Red Bull, gotta try it." Another great Benchmade. Oh yeah, that's that. That's the one, Leon. That's the one for sure. But I also want to try, but I don't really want to buy one. I want to try playing a scallop neck. See how it feels. Excuse me. Never tried one, and that's one thing I would like to try. Devo Growler XL. Huge knife. Love this knife. Yeah, I don't even know if I've seen it a few times, but I know like Yingwei Malmsteen plays one. Shaman, I love my Shaman. Another beast, an S30V. And the CME makes the compression lock just so much more fidgety. Yeah, you don't really see them too much. And also, I don't know if this is, I was wondering this, is that a Fender, is it a signature Fender thing? Is it only on Strats? Never seen it on like a Gibson or an SG or PRS or anything that I can think of other than a Strat. Love this knife. Oh yeah, double neck, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. That'd be a freaking heavy thing to play for sure. But they're for sure sweet. But yeah, a lot of sick guitars out there. I like Les Pauls and SGs and semi-hollow bodies. Really, haven't really played a guitar I don't like. I like V's are always fun. I don't have one anymore, but I've had a few V's. I don't have a Jackson anymore. I would like another Jackson with EMGs, like active pickups, I think. I don't know. Spider Coast Subvert. No, I don't know that one actually. Might have to look that bad boy up. Spider Coast Subvert. Ooh, that's a good looking blade. I dig that. Is that new? Is that newer design or older one? That looks cool though. But yeah, that is a cool Spyderco for sure. I'm a big fan of their compression locks as well. Compression locks, and I had a PM2, but I wasn't a fan of the one I had. It left me with like a iffy taste for Spydercos, and then that one has always been really really good. But that I only had that since Christmas, so. Oh, right on, Leon. Yeah, that one's sick. Is it the orange one or is it the carbon fiber one? Either way, they both look sweet. And plus, Spyderco's coatings are pretty good. Oh yeah, the CF one's sick. Carbon fiber's dope. Looks really good. SOCOM. Love SOCOMs. Military 2 and S10, S110V today. That's what's up. PM2 or the military 2, the big dog. The big dog. It's the military 2, the big dog. Love this thing. Yeah, okay. Thought so. Yeah, that's a sick one. How you like that S110V blade steel? Man, Spyderco has so many different variant blade steels. It's crazy. If somebody wanted to have a Spyderco in one of their blade steels, it would probably be like 500 knives. Crazy. And for the little fixie Kunlu Stiffy P. Oh, right on. I've heard a lot of good things about that Stiffy P. Is that boy in Van X or whatever? I'll have an Excalibur one day. A Kunlu Excalibur one day. Those are badass blades for sure. But the two blades I have that have been designed by YouTubers, as in Lefty EDC and Loot 10 Techs, are both absolutely knocked out of the freaking park. So, oh, okay, right on. That's what's up. Yeah, Kunlu's steels, man. They got some good steels over there. But yeah, somebody, Wyoming Adventure Sheila, she was talking about how much she liked the Stiffy P from Kunlu. Heard a few people say that. But yeah, since I got the wingspan, I haven't put it down, so I'm a big fan. Looks so good. That's 35 VN. Front flipper's killer. The reverse flick is butter. And man, I tell you, I think that's such a good freaking design. It looks so good and functional. Hey, I appreciate you, Leon, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother, man. Enjoy your Sunday, dude. Have a good one. Appreciate you. But yeah, a few new knives. Life is good. Well, you know, life is good regardless, but I'm a big fan of these two blades, the Kaiser and the new breed. Both super good. Huge shout out to Fred the Lug for letting me grab those off him. definitely not a stranger to buying knives on the secondary. No shame in the game. My first Benchmade. Got my first knife in Magna Cut. Great blade. Thing's a beast. I've been carrying my bug out a lot lately. But the wingspan has totally kicked this out of my pocket for now. And man, I tell you, I freaking love it. S35 EN. Titanium with the silver twill. And like, it's another one of those knives too, like I was saying, all the little details are knocked out of the park. From the jimping to the pocket clip to the access to the liner to the choil, blade shape. It's all just friggin' butter, man. Great looking blade. Looks just so good. And then that purple, man, on that carbon fiber, or that purple haze inlays, man. Looks so good. And the action on this is just crazy good. Have to check out some more from Kaiser, man. Kaiser doesn't miss. Seems like you sure as hell make a lot of knives, though. And their customer service is awesome, which is really saying something about a company, you know? Like that little harpoon notch in there. Looks so good. There it is. My big meaty claws. Great looking blade. But yeah, I'm a fan of Kaiser. They got some good blades. And my sheepdog. I love my sheepdog. A win from MC himself. Left-handed. Got it. That was dangerous. $154 CM, yeah. It's a good looking blade. Super utilitarian blade shape. I know Big Red went live. Probably giving away some blades, hanging out over there. But yeah. Got my 9 Club Nixon watch on. I love this watch. Big fan of the 9 Club. Watch it a lot. had some super good interview with Julian Christensen. Super good skateboarder. He was like went from working 3 or 4 jobs to making some good money. So shout out to that dude. But yeah, I love the 9 Club. One of my favorite shows. They do some great interviews. Big fan of the host of the 9 Club, Chris Roberts. I think he does a really good job with his interviews. But yeah. Saturday night. Yeah, we were watching that skate contest. That was a lot of fun. That new format, man, PSL's killing it. A lot of fun to watch. It's nice because it's not just judges judging. It's like a game of skate down a stair set. And it makes it way more like less reliant on the judges, which is cool. It's a lot like baseball and skateboarding put together, which is kind of cool. But also they're trying to like make it easier for the person who's not super into skateboarding to watch this and be like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on, which makes sense in that regard, which I think is smart because you got to like market your thing, right? And that's like, you're doing a good job marketing it that way in that regard. But it's also only been a few weeks of it, so I'm excited to see where it goes. Because the dude behind it, Mike Mo, he's like a freaking genius. And not only on a skateboard, he's like a really intelligent dude. And he has a company, what's it called? Something Collectibles. And they do some really cool, like rare releases of memorabilia. And it's like sports card memorabilia, but for skateboarding. Very cool stuff. Been really digging lanyards lately. Oh, there it is. CME is dope. And they make them in all kind of crazy stuff. If you want to screw it in, you can, but you don't have to. Henry G, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. What were you carrying today? What was in your pockets, brother man? I was carrying the Wingspan today. Love this thing. A lot of fun. Great design. S35 EN. Titanium. Silver twill. Super great action. Big fan of that. Big fan of that boy right there. That is a good one. Nice. You like it, Henry G? You a fan as well? Yeah, they're killing it, man. New Breed's killing it. Devo's killing it. It's good to see some people that started out knife reviewing making really cool stuff. I think that's awesome. Tri-State Metal Complex. But like also, you know, who's gonna make a good knife? Probably somebody who handled 1,000. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. And then my other new one, Henry G, is the Feeweed Bodacious and the Black Tri-Stash V2. That's what's up, Henry G. Is your Bodacious a compression lock? I dig the Bodacious. The Tri-Stash is really one that I was bummed I missed the drop on, but at the same time, you know what I mean? You can't be there to catch every sick knife when it drops. Too many. Dick, what up, Dell? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, so I've been digging those two for sure. The Wingspan kicked my bug out of my pocket. I've been carrying my bug out a lot lately. But man, ever since I opened the Wingspan and the Feeweed, the Wingspan went right into my pocket, and I haven't really put it down since. But the Tri-Stash is another one that I really would like to get my hands on. Hopefully, I'll find one on the secondary, but you never know. Also, one knife at a time, you know. So many sick knives, not enough time. Oh, nice. That's what's up. Did you get that textured one? That one looks sick. Too many sick blades, not enough time. More money. Make more money, buy more blades. You know, whatever. I mean, pay bills and stuff too, but also sick knives. Love this knife. Lefty killed that one. Great design. Huge, but a great design. Yeah, that textured one looks freaking sick, dude. They make a cool looking slip joint, that's for dang sure. ABW kills it with their slip joints, man. They look great. Love my bug out though. I was always on the fence about it, but then I got one and I really liked it, so you know, diamond textures is where it's at. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Another Kaiser I love. Win from Metal Complex. Proof that you can win on a Friday live stream. Only spent like 7 years on Friday nights in a live stream, you know what I mean? Bound to win at least one, I guess, right? That's what's up, Henry. Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's special because it's the same. It's a gift from the wife, so I dig that one. And then Meraki, I got I don't really carry it too often, but the Diamond Edge Imperial from my grandpa. My buddy said it was pre-40s because of the nail nick on there, how it has the slots on them. broken tip and all. I love this thing. It's got some good character. Some good patina on there. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. Yeah, like what? Almost, it's like 70 years old or something. Crazy. $80 years old. Something like that. Whatever. But yeah. Depending. But either way. Yeah, and it's got some real character to it too. Some real character to it. I love this thing. I always will. But yeah, so the wingspan is kicking stuff out of my pocket because I love it. I'll maybe carry the Feeweed next week. We'll see. We'll see. Might just keep it minty. But I always say that, and then a week later you're like, yeah, I'm gonna carry that. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. At least me. That's how I am. I'm always like, oh, we'll keep it nice, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what? It needs to be carried. It needs to be used. Use it. So then it gets used. But that purple though, it looks so good. It's like the most impressive Kaiser in my collection for sure. My third Kaiser. The action, man. It's unreal how good the action is on this thing. It's just butter. Man. And that front flipper is really good too. But I got fat thumbs. They want to slide off all the front flippers. But the jimping on there makes it really nice. But yeah, I've been digging the lanyards more and more lately. I got a few in the reserve and might put on some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wish I could tie them good though, but I cannot. Even the smaller lanyards are dope too. Kelly's zipper pulls are perfect. Throw that on a knife. It's like perfect. Perfect small lanyard. Excuse me. But yeah. Absolutely. Crazy to have a knife from the 40s or 50s that's still just as functional as anything else on the table, And like, I'm not a super sentimental guy, but I got like one knife from each of my grandpas, and that's pretty freaking cool. So, And then if you can see it over my shoulder, my grandpa's varsity letter from when he played football. We shared a really, really big passion for football, which was sick. I'm also super excited because I learned this the other day. I learned this earlier. I was talking to my friend when she dropped her daughter off for my daughter to play with. We were talking about Legos, right? My youngest has been super, super into Legos. And there's this app, dude. It's so sweet. It's called Brickit. Brickit, all one word, Brickit. And you can friggin' just take a picture of a pile of Legos, right? Like on the floor. Spread them out, take your picture. And it'll friggin' like upload a bunch of different, or show you like, excuse me, you take the picture on the app, right? And then it'll show you like a bunch of different possibilities of things you can make with the pile of Legos that's on the floor. It's like, dude, that is freaking sick. So I had to download that app for sure. But the girls have been movie marathoning it lately, earlier at least. So we didn't Lego it up. So we'll probably Lego it up tomorrow in the morning. Gonna do some painting. Gonna do some Legos. You know, all the fun day after sleepover activities. But yeah, a lot of sweet new stuff coming up. Try to collect a knife from all the YouTube knife guys that designed a knife. Try to collect one from all of them. That's gonna be a lot of knives, but still, that would be sick to do that. Need to get a fixie from Clayton and Aries. Burning Stables Forge and Aries, that'd be sweet. I seen Mr. Mouse posted a sick one the other day from Burning Stables. Hey, take it easy, Henry. Get some rest, brother, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, dog. The lanyard, man, I'm telling you, it's a great addition. Shout out Robin for the lanyards, man. He hooked it up with some lanyards and some beads. Thankfully, they were already tied because I can't friggin' tie them. But that's a dope one. That's a dope pattern on the lanyard. Late night. But yeah, I hope everyone out there is having a good weekend, though. It's been a chill one over here. We just got some snow rolling in this evening, so I'll probably have to shovel in the morning. But nothing too crazy, so that's okay. Michigan life, you know. Shovel, salt. Dude, yeah, straight up, Henry. You got that right. I had a buddy who was always good at it, but not me. Not me at all. If you got the skills, you got the skills. I do not. But shout out to anyone who does. Kelly's got some great skills for it. Kelly mishmash. She killing it. Kelly's paracord. Yeah, that's pretty much all that really happened over here. We just got a light dusting, but yeah, annoying. Yeah, my wife has one of her monkey paws on her keychain. Monkey fists on her keychain. Gotta have the Kelly's mishmash monkey paws. Monkey's fists, my bad. I always want to say paws. But yeah, and then, man, too much fun with this one. The wingspan's just killer. I'll see you tomorrow, Henry G. I appreciate you, brother, for stopping by. Get some rest. In a lot of ways, it's super similar to the Growler XL, but like, obviously it's very different, but very similar jimping and front flip notch. But two really super great designs for sure. And I just can't get over the action on this. Keep reaching for it because it's friggin' butter. Man, that thumb setter is killer. Front flipper's killer. I saw Tegan with this, and that's how I found out about this specific model. Oh man, the action on this is killer. God, so smooth and buttery. And that purple carbon fiber, or the purple camo fiber inlays look so good. Late night, late night. But yeah, a lot of heaters on the table. I'm a big fan. How's that? How's that change it? I don't know if I like that. I think I like that better. No. Yeah, no, that one's probably the best. Just rifle through them real quick, sorry. Don't mind me. A lot of different features on StreamYard, which is super cool. But yeah, I'm a fan of it. And like I said, if you pay for it versus using the free version, I think it's way different. So, you know, different features and stuff. Sheepdog. Great Kaiser blade. And there's so many different versions of the Sheepdog. So if you like the Sheepdog, but you don't like the liner lock, you get a button lock. You can get a button liner lock. You can get a titanium version. You can get a micarta version. You can get a G10 version. You can get a pretty much name it. There's a version. Box cutter version. Different blade steels. You can get 154 cm. You can get S35 VN, I think, on some of the fancier versions. But yeah, Kaiser Sheepdog, man, you can't go wrong. Kaiser makes some good blades. And they have great customer service. So something like that definitely makes me go back to a company. When your customer service is good and your products are good, heck yeah. Oh yeah, and I was thinking about this too. Excuse me. The OEM for the wingspan, right, is Kubi. And the OEM for the Devo Growler XL is also Kubi. And it made me think, I wonder if that's why I love this knife so much, because I also love the Growler so much. Because they're both OEM'd by Kubi, so Kubi's killing it. New Breed's killing it. Devo's killing it. Tri-State's killing it with the Tri-Stash. MC's killing it with the Excalibur. A lot of freaking good designs out, man. Glad to see the homies from YouTube succeeding. Not that they're like, technically my homies, but, Guys, what up, Joe? Hope you're doing well, brother, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good weekend, brother. Got some heaters out. Got a couple new blades on the table. I was just talking about the New Breed wingspan and how much I freaking love it. S35 VN titanium with the silver twill. It's a good looking blade. Great action. OEM'd by Kubi, but New Breed EDC wingspan. I love it. I was late to the party on this for sure. This thing's freaking killer. But OEM'd by Kubi, and then this is also OEM'd by Kubi, and another knife I friggin' love. Huge, but I love it. Another knife where all the little details are knocked out of the park. Picked up an ABW Slippy and a Chavez Retention 229 CCKS show special today. The Tri-Stash is sick. Oh, nice. Man, that's what's up. The textured ABW. That one looks super sick. Is that Chavez the one with the new scales? Have you seen the new scales that pop in and out? Like the magnetic ones, they're so dope. .45-degree pattern. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope. ABW makes a super cool looking slip joint, man. Great PVD. The scales that pop off. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick. That's gonna be cool. Wonder like if they're gonna keep releasing like different scales for it along the line, because that'd be sick. You know, they'll come out with some real cool ones. But yeah, I was a big fan when I saw that come out at the show, wherever it was, SHOT Show or some knife show. I don't know. I'm like, damn, that's a freaking great idea right there, dude. I don't know. Man, it's crazy that no one's like done that. When you buy it, Gons, does it come with all the scales? Or do you have to buy them each separately? I would probably imagine you have to buy them each separately. Oh yeah, I love this Bravo, man. One of my all-time favorites. Love it. Yeah. Okay, what are the scales run a piece? Like $100 a set or something? But I mean, still, that's cool. And then this Kaiser Feeweed is new. Gons, I love this. Super dope with those purple inlays, man. They look good. But either way, that's super cool, guys. Yeah, I'm a super big fan of this, the Feeweed. I saw Tegan with one, and then the chance came up to grab one in the secondary, and I was like, hell yeah. Titanium, DLC, S35 VM. I believe it's DLC and not PVD. But yeah, this thing's dope. The action on this is like insane. Yeah, I really, really like the inlays. I wish I had my UV flashlight down here because I wanted to see if the purple would react to the UV, but man, the action on this thing is butter. I have a few Kaisers in my collection, but the action on this one is like a cut above any other Kaiser that I have ever handled. I don't know if it's just because it's titanium versus like maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, it does look reactive, doesn't it? My UV light's upstairs. I just have my normal arc field on me that's not UV. I'm gonna have to test this one out because I freaking think this knife is so dope. The action is like insane. I can't get over how good it is. Frame lock, titanium. It's like, man, it's called the purple haze inlays or whatever. But yeah, it does look reactive, so I have to mess around with it when I go upstairs. See if I can get it to pop. Huge fan of that design. But yeah, I have a few Kaisers in my collection. The action on that one is like a cut above any other Kaiser I've messed with. It's the Feeweed, Kaiser Feeweed. Feeweed. And they have them in a few different colorways. Or the inlays, you know what I mean? A few different inlays. I've seen like the neon orange and yellow ones. They're pretty cool. Kaiser kills it. A lot of good blades from them, man. And they have like a pretty fair price point too. You know what I mean? It's hard. Man, okay. That is a hard question. But probably SOCOM. Probably between these two right here. And as of late, I've been liking manual more. So probably this one. But I would rather take this one to work and beat on it more. I love this knife. This one's my wife's, actually. Mine's red and black. And way more beat up. M390. But yeah, great knives. And great work knives. Like, even though this is an expensive knife, you know, I also have taken this to work plenty of times and dogged on it. Usually the blade looks way more tapier. But I love this knife. M390 as well. The Fuller has, if you can see it, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but the Fuller has a little tiny, if you can see it right by the thumb stud, a little bit of rust. But it's just from freaking Michigan humidity, man. Carrying it in the summer. Oh yeah, you know what? Titanium Justin said hit it with a magic eraser. I just never have. But I freaking have some upstairs. I should pull one out and try it. I love this thing. And I'm just like a Microtech fanboy, to be honest. Say what you will. I just like them. Always have. Always will. Yeah. But also, the SOCOM RAM lock is one. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I'm super geeked that they actually made that. I don't care that it can only withstand so many sharpenings or this or that. I just want it. I'll get it eventually. Add it to the collection eventually, but that one I'm really excited that they came out with, because the Ramlock MSI is like, man, probably one of my top 5 most carried knives. Love that thing. And then the SOCOM is one of my top 5 most carried knives, and put them together, and I was geeked. But I also was like saying that they should make that for a long time, and then they did. But not that I had anything to do with it. I just willed it into existence. Yeah, the mini MSIs look dope. I like the thumb stud on the mini MSI. It looks cool. I've seen a lot of sweet ones so far being posted on IG. I also don't have a ZBP yet, a ZBP system from Microtech. I would like a ZBP Ultratech single edge, half serrated, but everything in due time. Too many sweet knives, not enough time. But yeah, the Kaiser Militaw put me off of Kaiser for a minute, and this, I take back every negative thing I ever had to say. Oh, heck yeah, Gons. That's what's up. You like the single actions? I'm like straight terrified of the single actions. The halos are like so freaking terrifying. Them mothers kick, dude. Also, mini SOCOM was dope, but I'm not like the big fan of the minis, you know. Just got rid of a single action Heretic Hydra V4. Oh damn, that's a beast. That's a beast. Yeah, those things scare the dog crap out of me. The single action OTFs, man. There's just so much potential for things to go wrong, you know. Not that there's not with every other knife, I guess, right? But yeah, the mini SOCOM is too small. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's why I never even bothered. I was just never really a fan of the smaller, the minis series, you know. But I've seen nothing but positive things on the mini MSI. But I don't know. I don't think that's one that I'm like pining after necessarily. Rather have the SOCOM RAM lock. That'd be pretty sick. Just get the G10 version, G10 frag version. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That the mini MSI is a good size versus the mini SOCOM. That a lot of people who didn't like the mini SOCOM like the mini MSI. But like I've seen a lot of sweet ones posted on IG so far. I like the thumb studs on the mini MSI though. That's for sure. Man, that action is just so buttery. But yeah, no Casey again tonight. Casey called in sick again. Like Steve Park said, we're going to dock his pay. So, sorry, Casey. No, but in all seriousness, sometimes you get sick. Just hope the homie feels better. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out. Been rocking some lanyards, so I don't know. I might put a lanyard on this, but it'll have to be a sweet one if I do. Oh no! Right on the lanyard. Butter action, man. That's 35 EN. Great freaking design, man. It looks so good. So buttery. So buttery. And those inlays. Then another Kaiser on the table. The old sheepdog. Metal complex win. 154 CM. And my first Magna cut. Be a Dira full size. And then this one is a first production, which, whatever, no big deal. I don't really, never owned a first production from Benchmade. I only have 2 of them, so I don't think it's too significant. All right. The lanyard makes it a lot better to rip out of the pocket real quick. If you want to put more lanyards on stuff. Then you have those moments where you go back and forth. You're like, actually, never mind, forget it. I love this penguin. Brass. Need to carry it more so it patinas more. Patinas more. Patinas more so it so it shows more patina. How about that? Does that work? Whatever. Call it what you will. But yeah, and then the Devo Growler XL. Freaking love it. Ooh, let me sneak on by there. No, yeah, no. No, yeah, no, yeah. You know. Let me just sneak on by there. Yeah, 154 CM. Love this thing. It's a beast though. I can't do it. I was trying to do the Bob's pocket knife. How it opens them with one hand. I can't do it. French Broadjack. It's a great looking traditional. Yeah, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Hope nobody has to get up and go to work today. Hope y'all can have a chill night, a chill day. But yeah, I think it's about that time to call it. Call it a night. It's getting late. I love this thing. Huge shout out to Fred the Lug for letting me buy this off him. This thing's awesome. I saw a Tagan's and I wanted one. And the front flipper is butter. But man, when you use the thumb stud, oh, the action is crazy good. Can't get over it. It's a good one. And then another pocket dominator right now. It's the wingspan. I'm going to post a video about the fee weed probably in the next day or so from Kaiser. Just did a video on this one the other day. It's been a lot of fun to carry so far. But yeah, there's a lot of good knives, man. Brought down some good heaters today. Nothing too crazy, but some of my faves. And then we were talking about the LUT earlier, which that is a great EDC profile. And there's a bunch of different versions. Ooh, would a Ramlock LUT be sick? Or would that not work? I don't know. Who knows? That seems like it would have the potential to be really cool. But also, you never know. Anybody can say that, right? But that would be cool. It's all about, would it be practical? Would it work? Would the design work with the RAM lock? Who knows? Probably not. But you never know until you try, I guess. But left-handed, man. Everyone should have a QSB Penguin in their collection. I love the QSB Penguin. It's a great budget blade. In my opinion, one of the greatest budget blades ever. Can't go wrong. And at first I didn't like the bug out. Wasn't a fan. And then I ended up getting one, and now I'm a huge fan of it. So opinions can be wrong. Oof, that's rough, Neil. That's rough. Thanks for stopping by, brother, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Have a good day at the office. Don't work too hard. It's hard enough, you know what I mean? But not like too hard. But yeah, it's about that time for me. We got some Legos to build with the kids in the morning. My dang self. So we'll be painting and building Legos. So I'm excited to use that new app called Brickit. So a huge shout out to my friend Cindy for showing me that app, Brickit, so I can take pictures of a pile of Legos and get instructions on how to build something. Anything that the pile has, that's dope. And it's a free app, so that's cool. But yeah, everybody, have a great weekend. Have a great Sunday. I appreciate you all for coming by and hanging out. This has been a great live as always. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate it. Later, y'all. Stay sharp.